Louisville Basketball ends up getting a victory against Boston College, but let's not kid ourselves. That was a pathetic performance and leaves me with the question that I wonder, will we ever see Mikel Brown Jr. suit up in a Louisville jersey again? What's cooking, guys? Welcome back into Instant Reaction on ESPN Louisville Plus. I'm Justin Soforo. Of course, I got you for all things Cards, Cats, Bourbon, and Bluegrass. And today we are instant reacting to the game that was Louisville. And I'm just going to be frank. I'm going to be honest. For everybody that wants to come at me, feel free. You can do whatever you want. But I'm going to tell the crowd that it's just let's just be happy that we got a win. We got a victory. Isn't that it? Don't we have the good feelings? No, we don't. We don't have good feelings. This is Boston College. This is a bum-ass Boston College team that is 7-8 currently, and is a 7-9 now, and is a team coming off multiple losses, losing to 10 points to Davidson earlier this year, losing to Central Connecticut, losing to FAU, losing to all these crappy bum teams, and there is no excuse for Louisville to play the way that they played. I don't care that Ryan Conwell is out. I don't care that Mikel Brown, his back hurts a little bit. I don't know if he'll ever play again. I don't care. The players that played should be good enough to go out there again. Starting off with, let me see how I'm going to say this, but I'm going to say Isaac McNeely. I said some point during the game when he came off, when he hit the bench, that I said, don't put him back in the game. I don't need to see Isaac McNeely back in the game until he learns to play some goddamn defense. And that's what I am sick of watching right now, is watching a guy who literally brings absolutely bleep ball when it comes to the defense. That's fine. Hit some threes. Oh, what was that? What's that? What was the stat line, at least early on? It was 0-6 until he hit his first three. Went 0 for 6 before he hits his first three. If Isaac McNeely is not hitting threes, he is offering nothing to your team. I don't care if he ended up with 13 points. I want to know what the statistics are. I want, maybe that's my new goal now. For the rest of the season, I'm digging into the statistics, and I'm going to find out how many points does Isaac McNeely give up on defense, and does he make up for it in the point differential? Is it possible? I would say my guess is no, he doesn't. Unless he's really drilling him from three, I don't think he is. I think he is a liability. I think he's an issue. I think he's a problem for Louisville basketball, and they need to get him out of there. Additionally, we can just talk about the roster makeup for this team, and I think we're starting to see how big of a mistake, or how much, me personally, that I think that Pat Kelsey's failing when it comes to putting together this roster. Early on, it's fine. We get the good feelings, the good vibes. When all cylinders are hitting and they're just drilling three after three after three after three. But the defense is a bleeping issue, guys. If you don't believe me, if you don't see it, I don't know what I can do to tell you. The defense is bad. And I know we've talked about so many times before about how the interior is a problem. Steve Rummage talked about it last week about people not going to Sananda Fruit enough. And then Sananda Fruit kind of ended up just kind of quitting on his own game for a little bit. Thank God for Sananda Fruit. Thank God for the performance he puts in, because he is a workhorse in the middle. But we need people around him to help support him, and we do not have the supporting big men to give him a little, to let up on him a little bit, give him a little bit of an easier time, because right now he put the team on his back, and if it weren't for him, I think Louisville ends up this game losing by potentially double digits to freaking Boston College. That being said, one of the big things to me is I look at this. And next season, I mean, we can still have the dream about this team being I can't put it as a Final Four team ever. I just can't. Looking at what I'm seeing right now, it's clearly not a Final Four team. And that could change if you get Mikel Brown Jr., if he actually plays ever again. We're going to talk about that. And maybe London Johnson brings something to the team and really helps maybe Louisville compete at the highest level that they need. I don't know. I don't really understand why you activate London Johnson, why you confirm that he has that he's got the green light that you're going to use this season. Well, then let's get using him. Let's get using that player. It doesn't do us any good. It's in the transfer portal era. I do not care. We're not trying to save him up for multiple seasons, because if next thing you know, next year he could go and play somewhere else and make money there. So at this point, if we're going to use him, I need to see him playing in that game today. I don't understand making that announcement that you're going to use him and not using him, giving him any little bit of run. That being said, Mikel Brown Jr., back to him. Man, I don't know. Like, there's so many rumors out there and there's so much innuendo that I don't want to be the guy that just crushes a kid just to crush a kid. But you're what, 18 years old? I mean, I'm 5 and I'm in the worst shape of my life. Like, I don't take care of myself at all. I've had a back pain issue I've had it like multiple times. I had it when I first had my firstborn child, not because I pushed him out, but because like literally carrying him around is like a freaking bowling ball, dragging him everywhere and balancing it. I realized my core wasn't anywhere it needed to be. Additionally, I've had one other time where it really spasmed up and it took me out of commission. It took me out of commission for like a day and a half. Like to me, I'm starting to become conspiracy theory. I guess put the tinfoil on my head. I don't believe it at this point. If that's the case, then Mikel Brown has more serious issues than getting back to playing basketball. If his back is that bad currently, I just don't believe it. I don't know. Maybe again, I'm not going to go full onslaught on the kid, but I'm starting to have my doubts and my beliefs that Mikel Brown Jr. is as bad as he is. If it's that bad, then I tweeted this out last night as well. My 92-year-old granddad has a better back than he does at that point. And that's insanity to me. So I don't know, but it really starting to feel like similarly to how, Jaden Quaintance from Mark Pope is he's out today. He's out today. Pop pulled the plug on him. I think Mikel Brown's Pop pulled the plug on Louisville too. We'll see. We'll keep it updated. Well, maybe he'll come out and play against Virginia. By God, we need him. Louisville's not going to end up winning against Virginia with the performance that they gave today. So Mikel Brown Jr., London Johnson even being activated just kind of says to me that there's a bigger problem, bigger issue than just, a pretend back injury or whatever have you with Mikel Brown Jr. I think that's something to keep an eye on as well. So Ryan Conwell, hopefully he's all right. Hopefully he'll be good to go against Virginia. But this game raised a lot of red flags for me, and it really makes me question a little bit about the construction of this roster by Pat Kelsey. And Pat Kelsey, get ready to answer more of those questions, big boy. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. If you have already, do me a solid favor, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. You can follow me at Justin Soforo on Twitter. And of course, you can get all those bad takes over there. You can follow ESPN 680 and 93.9 The Ville on Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff as well at those accounts. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully we'll have a better performance and hopefully Mikel will be back. Go Cards.